another traveling move. Oh, I'm a little bit of a traveling thing. But this is cool and this is fun. So I'm going to show you what the move is. So starting off with a kick with one leg. So one leg's kicking in and out. The arms do a breaststroke action to match the kick. And then you hitch the opposite knee up. So it looks like this. So I normally do it on the spot first. Then I get my class to travel. So let me back up a little bit. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Fatigue in that left leg, that's where you'll feel it. Because you've got to lift the knee up, but it's lifting the knee up that will help you travel. Because if you don't lift the knee up, you don't go anywhere. Wow, great heart rate exercise, amazing quad activation on this side, and then there's a bit of coordination involved. So how I normally teach it is I get people to, I'll do on the other leg now, kick, then I get them to add the breaststroke, then I get them to lift up the opposite knee, and then I get them to travel forwards and back with obviously the arm change to go backwards. 4 forwards, 4 back is high intensity because once you've got going that movement forwards and back, you're constantly working against the turbulence you've created. It will get your body working really hard. You can of course do it for a bit longer, 8 forwards and 8 back, but I'm really specific about the number because I don't want people to do 6 forwards and 7 back or something. I want a specific number. So that's important to me because I want to get the same level of fatigue in both directions. So, hitch, kick, travel. Let me show it to you one more time just for a refresher. Teaching the hitch knee kick is not easy on pool deck. It's because it's such a big rebounding move. So you will definitely need a tool to demonstrate with. Now it can be a frame or it can be a chair. So let me demonstrate in the chair first and then I'll demonstrate how to do it in the frame. So in a chair, you'd be sitting down, you'd be teaching people to lift their knees up and kicking one leg forwards with that breaststroke arm action and then with that reverse stroke arm action. So thinking about lifting, both legs have to come up at the same time. That's why it's called a hitch knee kick. So both legs have to come up. So if you've got the advantage of using a frame, it's a little bit more, you can see more awareness as far as like the energy that's required. So I position the frame so the open part's in front of me and it's kick, 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 and then I need to add the arms afterwards. So I'm demonstrating the kick and then adding the arms. Now remember that the fatigue is felt in the leg that's doing all the lifting, not the leg that's doing the kicking. So you want to really emphasize that motion, not on the flicking motion. So tell your class to make sure they're lifting that knee up high as they can so they can effectively travel. They are going to feel fatigue here. And remember to also coach the arm action. Now, I mentioned in the water that it's good to have a specific number. I prefer a specific number. So 4 forwards and 4 backwards. And I also encourage them to go the same distance. So that they find a measuring point where they go, this is how far forward you went, or this is how far back you want. You want to make sure you're traveling the same distance. So if you traveled further backwards, try and travel the same distance forwards, because it's the forwards that's a little bit harder with this movement pattern. So pull the body forwards with the arms, fingers open, and then push the body back. Now notice how I pull myself in and out. So you want to look like you're in water, okay? So pulling yourself forward so your head sort of goes forwards with your arms, and then when you're pushing back, It's like you're in water and you're trying to drag the water forwards. I love fingers being open because I feel like I can get more turbulence and I can feel the water more, and I can actually feel myself grabbing the water and moving it out of my way. So of course, you need to make sure that you balance it out. So the number that you do on the right leg, say if you go forwards for 4, back for 4, forwards for 4, back for 4, you repeat exactly the same thing on the left leg, because the fatigue is very specific to a particular leg. And that's this week's Aqua tip.